Samaritans pounce on a child rape suspect, tie his legs, and detain him for New York police. In New York, a 25-year-old Ecuadorian has been arrested in connection with the horrific rape of a 13-year-old girl after police after people in New York City recognized him from images circulated by police, held him possibly with a belt and roughed him up after he fought with his captors, according to police. Good on them. The community was holding our perk. New York Police Department Chief of Detectives Joe Kinney said the suspect Christian Giovanni Ingalandi waived his Miranda rights and told police he had a drug problem, a Hunter Biden defense, of course, and had never done anything like this before, Kinney said. The suspect also told investigators he found a large knife, police said, and the knife, the police has already said, was a machete. Police said he used to force the 13-year-old and her schoolmate into a secluded part of Casino Park. The two teens were able to get away after the rape and tell their school what happened. These victims gave crucial information that was needed to make these arrests, Kinney said. Police credit the victim herself and her 13-year-old schoolmate, who was also forcibly taken, for giving a description of the person and a distinctive tattoo that enabled a quality sketch. Between the courageous work of those children who are scarred for life and the community, this person is off the streets. Chief of Patrol John Shell said Queens community members spotted Ingalandi after they recognized him from video released by police. They say they noticed he started coming to a deli in Corona about 2 weeks ago and decided to wait for him late Monday night. About a half a dozen Good Samaritans pounced on him around 1 a.m. and detained him for police. Oh, I love hearing that part. That's my favorite part. Jeffrey Flores was among the group who confronted Ingalandi and put him in a headlock. At one point, he said Ingalandi tried to run, but he took his friend's belt and tied up Ingalandi's legs. Ingalandi was taken to Elmhurst Hospital for treatment and then released into police custody. He is being processed by Special Victims Unit at the 112th Precinct. He is facing multiple charges, including rape, sex abuse, robbery, menacing, unlawful imprisonment, kidnapping, endangering the welfare of a child, and possession of a weapon. A violent criminal has been taken off of our streets, Police Commissioner Edward Caban said. Police credited old-fashioned gumshoe detective work, canvassing the neighborhood, putting up posters, and mobilizing the community. The city said no, Shell said. Great community response. And that's what you want. And there's a video on here also of Shell and the Deputy Commissioner of Operations, Kaz Daughtry, talks about the case. Ingalandi has no prior arrest in New York City and one out-of-state arrest for entering the United States illegally through Eagle Pass, Texas in June 2021. He has 3 summonses and 1 domestic violence incident in the 107th Precinct, which did not require an arrest. So consider this an escalation. No one did anything to him, didn't send him back over the border, allowed him to stay here, and then bam, our children suffer for it. The hardest thing that I deal with is, I'm going to say all the way back to at least 2021, when the borders got open for anyone and everyone to come across. Children have been getting killed. I live in Georgia, and here in Georgia, an illegal migrant from Venezuela decides he's going to go and kill a young college student in Atlanta, Georgia. Just I I don't understand. Do they think because they left their country and was sent here or told to come here, did they think that our rules and laws did not apply to them? I don't agree with Biden's border. Uh, Anything he says about the border, pretty much, and pretty much today, that's a lot of what's been run on Fox News, and I know CNN News is doing nothing but lying and taking up for Joe Biden and his administration. So, but I just know that this new rule that he said he couldn't change a long time ago, he had no control over the border, he couldn't do anything, his hands was tied. Then all of a sudden he comes in claiming that he's doing something good for the border, but yet I think he said 550,000 was allowed to come in again. And we all know that our enemies from China, from Iran, from every country around us that is threatening us now, that our enemies are coming in across the border. So what is the agenda with that? What is the reasoning for that? Because we all know the Democrats don't care about nobody. They really don't care about the migrants that come over here. They opened that border for their own specific reasons, and a lot of which we have seen since 2021. Our citizens getting murdered, children getting raped and murdered. So if anyone knows, please put it in the comment. Please comment and let me know what you think it is. I appreciate you. This is Jimmy at Southern Conservative Veracity. Have a nice day. Thank you.